is up, my mates? I am back, and today we're going to be, we'll be talking about Squid Game, that show that blew up all crazy. Halloween costumes were like instantly made, everyone was going insane about it, it was everywhere, and now it's been a couple months and the hype's died down a bit, so I was thinking, is it worth the hype? And that's what I'm going to be telling you guys today. No spoilers, this is a different kind of mate rate. I'm just going to be telling you, is it worth it, and what I thought of it, without spoiling anything in case you want to watch it. So ultimately, I think the show was actually really good. I was sort of put off by it myself just because people were going so crazy, and every day I'd see, oh, Squid Game this, Squid Game that, oh, Squid Game, Squid Game, Squid Game, let's go. It just kind of got annoying, but now that I have Netflix again, I thought I'd watch it, and I watched it in English because I was watching it with my parents, and it just worked out better for us that way. And honestly, the English wasn't too bad. It was sort of cheesy, and it kind of made it a little more funny in a way, like some comedic light. But I do think the English voice actors did a pretty good job. They really felt like the characters that they were portraying without speaking Korean, so it was pretty good. Oh, there, other Nate. I'm gonna have to take over from here just to make sure you guys are liking the video and subscribing if you're not. If you made it this far, you better subscribe because, you know, you watched this far. Also hit the bell so you know when I upload. And yeah, also check these guys. Yeah, that's my gaming review on it. This is not cool. Don't you want to watch? Yeah? Anyway, back to the other Nate. So I really thought the show was really unique, like its concept. I don't know what to pin it exactly. It's kind of like a mix of Hunger Games and like two particular anime, Hunter x Hunter and the Korean anime God of High School, because it's sort of similar to that. Obviously, Hunger Games, they're fighting each other because they're poor, they need food, basically. And same with in Hunter x Hunter, it's sort of like similar in the competition sense for the Hunter trials. It's sort of like that. And then the God of High School, it's similar to that as well. There's a big cash prize, and for like doing a bunch of crazy stuff. And it's pretty cool, but it's so unique as well, and that's what I really like about the show. It's not really, it's similar to things we've seen, but it is unique enough that it's not anything we've ever seen. And I think that's why it blew up so much. And I could see that as I was watching. I was like, wow, this is really cool. And I've never watched any Korean dramas myself, so it was really cool to be exposed to that. And I think that's what's also really cool about Netflix, this show on Netflix being so big, is it's bringing all kinds of different people to Korean dramas who might not have ever thought of watching Korean dramas. As for the characters, I really liked all of them, even the ones you're not supposed to like they did a good job at being characters that you don't want to like, so you like them in that weird way. You get what I mean? I think the characters are really awesome. They were all really cool. I can see why people were simping over certain characters, because they're just really cool characters. I think the character development was good, and you can see how they changed throughout each game. It was really cool to see, honestly. And the games themselves, obviously, I think most people know them just because of YouTubers playing the Roblox or the Crab game. They were cool to see, like, in the show frame, because I had only seen them through the Roblox, and it's kind of like, it's Roblox. But seeing them in the show, it was really cool. And the visuals of the show, like, the costumes were really awesome. Like, the creepy masks that some of the people you'll see later wear, it set the vibe. And what I really liked about it too was there were times where it felt like the plot was predictable, but it really wasn't, because then it would twist in a way that I was like, oh, I didn't expect that. I think only one thing I got right, two things I got right, that I sort of predicted when watching, but ultimately there was just some twists that I wasn't expecting. It wasn't like crappy either. I thought they were really good twists that kept the show interesting, and will leave season 2 to be even more interesting. And when we were watching, me and my parents, when we got to those later episodes, some little things that we noticed, finally came into play, and we remembered that, like, when we got to a certain point. So it was cool, like, putting the puzzle together and certain issues that were going on in the show. And I really liked the ending. It kind of sucked, because it's like, oh, I need more, but, it was really good. But ultimately, I would definitely recommend Squid Games. Putting on the mate right, I would give it a 10 out of 10. It's unique. It's got really cool characters. It's got a nice story that's not very typical in ways. And it's really unique. It's really cool. I can definitely see why it was so hyped up. I think it was hyped up enough. Like, I think the hype was worth it. I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see more about it. What else springs out of it? You know, we've already seen Mr. Beast do his own. You know, I'm sure they're going to do an American version of Squid Game and other places. It will be cool. There's a whole new Squid universe, if you will, to play around with. It's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to it. So let me know if you've seen Squid Games, what would you rate it? And if you haven't seen Squid Games, go watch it if you can. I definitely recommend it. So thank you guys for watching this review, this epic mate rate, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, my mates. If you're keen to watch more, I think you'll really like this one.